Puzzle Panic Top 4. I'm Juicy. I have with me Rats.
Hello, Juicy. How you doing?
This is the Puzzle Mystery Bracket, and Lord, we've had quite a lineup here. God. And we have handcrafted a lot of hot nonsense for Top 4. Showing up on screen right now, we're going to Pina EX, which is a bit of a classic. It's a weird game by ASCIIsoft, and you are clearing penguins.
That is true. So there's two types of pieces, penguins and ice. Players are going to be trying to match groups of 6 penguins or lines of ice. When ice breaks, it leaves behind whatever is contained in that ice, either empty nothingness or more penguins. When players make chains by making these various clears, they're going to send over random orbs to their opponent, and whenever they make their next clear, those random orbs turn back into one of the other 2 piece types.
That is unfortunately just how it is going to be. That's the best I can get that profile. This is how it is supposed to look. All right. So, first to 2. We're going to trust Deca to be able to get in the menu there because he has been Puzzle Wednesday for a long time.
The angry face.
Angry face, brother. God bless him. One more over.
There you go.
You got the sparks of competition in the air even in the game, and they're not even seeing it. Alrighty then. So this game is, like a lot of things that we find in Puzzle Mystery, kind of a silly take on Puyo's match to clear game, but we got a couple wrinkles here. We don't know if, people are in the know, but this game has character meta.
That's true.
And God bless them. They don't know this.
They're
The
about
penguin
to find
sucks.
out. Yeah, they sure do.
So, I believe... Actually, I think we have our player side swapped out. Because, fairly sure Deca's going to be player 2 side. He's got our good boy, Chaz, the gorilla. The set dress to this game is bizarre. But you are essentially doing cascade chains where you do a set of penguins into line clear into set of penguins again. And the more resources you burn in any given go, you start getting question marks. And question marks are the fun part, because that's when the gambling happens.
That's true.
Tell me about it.
Okay, so anytime a player has question marks on their screen, their next clear, whether that's making penguins or clearing ice, is going to turn their question marks back into one of the other piece types. We're going gambling. Big time.
Essentially, after the first interaction in a lot of this, everything's kind of up to chance. I love hearing it from the audience. I was like, yeah, this is just gambling.
That is definitely
And,
true.
as we've learned with the FTC in the past, half year of memes, we love gambling.
We do love gambling.
It's a problem.
But this character meta is going to change how the gambling shapes out. Our character on the right sends these vertical lines of question marks, which is just guaranteed to shred your board until you have a certain critical mass of them, at which point anything could happen.
Okay.
All right, Aggro Crag with this spire of ice on the left side in columns 1 and 3, currently in the danger zone. It's so difficult to make clears with these spires because every piece that you're going to put down is going to be checkerboarded and leave ice in weird and random places.
It doesn't seem immediately important because, the urge is to just cash in big moves, big damage. But the blood of this game, the spirit of it is you need to learn how to skim lines.
True.
You need to not get yourself into these spires and situations where you can't make a play at all.
Mm-hmm.
And Aggro Crag's side is looking a little dire. We have maybe a chance to do a down stack on right wall. Mm-hmm. There's a penguin that's just kind of chilling out there in the 6th column, taking a nap, and he is going to ruin everyone's life if he does not wake up
That is true.
and meet his buddies.
Aggro Crag does have this 4 penguin, but the damage in column 2 is going to block off that group of 2 penguins. So even though he's able to make this match right here, we're going to see what this question mark turns into. It's ice. Oh, but the shifting board. The crowd is going wild over these chains.
Essentially. Well, I mean, it's not dial combo. You can very much intentionally build.
Sure.
But also, the game can just say no. The wrinkle with the question marks, though, is like you get a chance for any block type. It could be an ice, could be a penguin, it could be nothing. And that throws intentionally out so much. Okay. Aggro Craig's got an entire row of question marks at the bottom. We cash that in. That could completely shift this into being usable. Bottom right works out. It's a little bit. He could use the living room.
All right. Aggro Crag not able to find a chain off of this clear. And even if we break this ice, there's not a whole lot of action, but it does open up column 1.
Column 1 Cascade is actually going to work pretty well here. Okay, we did not block it off. Things are looking okay.
We got to clear this penguin in column 3.
We're both kind of struggling up here.
Oh, no. Oh, we've sealed off our penguins, but Deca on the left is absolutely struggling here.
Yeah, that's looking a little bit tragic.
The gravity's so low. Oh, my. Oh, Aggro Crag holding down at an inopportune time. The gravity's crazy low. Players do not have to commit to the board.
That's just first round. P1 side.
So the gravity in this game is crazy low. You can wait as long as you want to, and if you kill yourself, it's a nightmare.
To be fair, he's just giving Deca the time to wind up a one-hit kill, essentially. You need to act at some point. You do not get to just disengage with the game.
No, the damage is too scary for that.
Speaking of which, we got like 3 lines of spires there. It's looking a little dicey. We're not out of the woods yet.
Let's go gambling.
Okay. Look, if I was a man that played the slots, I'd say that was a shit draw.
Alrighty.
We're really deliberating if we want to take that clear. It doesn't really go into anything.
No, and he's so checkerboarded too. Meanwhile, Deca's looking so clean right now.
Okay. That's looking a lot more reasonable. Going to get a big conversion. 11, so that's going to be about a line we do not have offsetting, so we're both just going to take the hit. Pound for pound, our friend Chaz on the left, he just hits hard.
He sure does.
The fact that the Penguin just does lines from underneath it means it's not going to stop anything you're already working on.
Yes, true.
So if you're playing against someone who understands what they're doing, you're hitting them with a Nerf gun. They're not stopping.
True. And also keep in mind, if you receive a line of question marks at the bottom, you could roll all ice or all penguins and get a free chain. Oh my god! Nothing! We get nothing!
Just
Deca deliberating. Craig could get lucky on this roll. Oh, gets ice in column 2.
Okay.
We're so checkerboarded on Aggro Craig's side.
I don't want to be in Deca's position either. Like, this is...
No, now's the time to play slow.
Okay, we're gonna fish. We got the wind up on the Penguins. Deca sizing up the situation before going in the gambling zone. I don't like anything that he has here.
Oh, no. He's got a great ice clear.
Okay. Oh, that's gonna convert, yeah. Okay, Deca's actually mad chilling.
The spectators at the venue are going absolutely feral right now.
That's my favorite thing about Sunday brackets is everyone's kind of past the big competition area. So we're here to razz our friends. Just absolutely mollywog them. Okay, oh boy.
Okay, Deca just needs to find a way to clear some ice. And he's got a great attack. Craig with this huge spire. Oh, it's so scary. But Deca, oh, he's locked off from his only available clear.
Oh,
Deca
he did that in top board? You can't even see that shit.
Oh my
He got
God.
out. What the hell?
Look at this nonsense. The crowd is going wild.
Just die, idiot. God dang.
Incredible. Let's go.
Oh, he's not going to repeat that.
You say that, but you have no idea. Anything is possible.
I don't know. That was an emotional peak for me.
I have a lot of questions about this this structure on the sidewall. I don't really quite understand it myself.
The thought is, like, this kind of plays like Pack Attack. I wonder if he's maybe adopting defensive ideas there. We got Penguins into ice there. None of this is really going to hit hard, but I think Deck is banking on just trying not to die.
True.
And die last gaming, absolutely valid.
True.
Especially in puzzle, there's a lot of situations where you're both doing terrible. Are we trying? Oh, are we trying to max out a single penguin clear? That's a only 2 poke. That's crazy.
I think he wants the overhead garbage to harass his opponent. Aggro Crag's a little bit checkerboarded. This ice clear is going to cascade into some gas, but it's only a 2 or 3, so just a little. Oh, a bottom line. That's actually the worst attack this penguin can manage.
If anything, you're just handing Deca more chances to turn things around.
We have an ice clear available for Deca. Going into a 2-chain. Send over the harass, 4 on top.
Okay.
Aggro Crag, very few good moves available.
To be fair, the thing that he gets is he has a lot of penguins encased in ice, and even if you don't place them necessarily with intent, they are fantastic wildcard material.
Absolutely.
It's just hard not to have a good time.
Oh no.
Okay. No. I see the vision here.
This is some high-level gambling here. I would not risk this.
Okay.
We have ice.
I'm gonna say that worked out.
Okay. 11 damage going over to Dekafuma Death Cult. That's a line and 4 overhead.
Deca's options to actually reach a penguin is rough here. He's doing really well setting up for it. We're gonna gamble a little bit. It's not gonna get him a move, but it's gonna get him safety. Ooh. That big of a hit, that's bad at this point. That's not going to help Aggro Craig at all. We need to actually follow up and stagger his pressure.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. That's still nothing. It's good to live, don't get me wrong. Deca's has a comeback here. But Lord, actually getting it, it's gonna be a time.
That's true.
There's no more gambling material, so it's all down stack from here.
And Aggro Crag is definitely slowing down a little bit, getting a bit more deliberate, forcing his opponent to try and down stack rather than, give him material at the bottom of the board.
This might be Deca's play here.
Okay.
Oh, we got another damage spike, which means we get another gambling chance.
That's true.
Okay.
We also have a 2-chain cascade here.
All right, just pull the lever. Just pull the lever. Okay, it worked. We got it.
Oh, yeah. Okay. We're sitting over 19. Oh, what a nightmare.
Oh, baby.
That's also not good.
I'm glad that player sides understand what they're in for as well.
Okay.
No, that's only so much. Deca still got advantage state. If that line converts, this will close it out.
Absolutely. Deca looks mad chilling.
Okay,
here.
this roll is good. It's not great, but he's given another chance anyway.
These ice spires for Aggro Craig, a little bit frustrating. He needs to find ways to get some penguin clears so that way he can roll, go gambling. Deca with an ice cascade.
There it is.
Opens
There
up.
it is. That is probably our finisher here. Once we hit the
Oh, okay.
What do you mean?
He lives. He lives another day. We are playing FD2 of this, correct? So,
Correct.
You may be like, it's quite deep in the bracket, but this game does
Sometimes
run a bit
tragedy
slow.
strikes.
Yeah. All right, aggro crag. Ooh, oh my God, a slight misdrop in column 2, locking these penguins away.
Deca just solidifying. He doesn't even need the damage.
No.
Yep. So Deca getting first point here. We're sticking on characters.
Wow. Oh,
we're
no,
not
we're-
going to characters at all. Okay. Are we going to see a counter pick? Standing his ground with the penguin.
That's an interesting choice. I can't say that I would have made that decision.
We
but
don't even get to talk about the Grungler, our favorite character.
That's true. That's true.
Just know, if you play this game at home, he's the best.
He's the best. You love him.
You have no choice. All right.
Deca's sticking with his cup shape. He seems to like it quite a bit.
Look, maybe it's a little bit of soul damn brain, but the idea of I kind of get it. If you just keep your spendable resources centerboard, they're more accessible.
Yes.
Versus trying to keep the ice a little bit inconsistent with gaps on sides is going to be a long-term, just phantom pain that you will feel for the rest of your round.
True. And the piece spawns in columns 3 and 4, so if you protect those columns, then you'll always be able to put your piece down. All right, Deca. He could get lucky on some ice here.
He does. It's still going to require a little bit of shuffling of hands here to get his way out.
Uh-huh.
Speaking of which, it feels like Deca's situation is a little self-inflicted. Aggro Craig is hanging out at bottom board, for better for worse, and unless Deca actually mounts an offensive, it might be for better.
True, true. All right, Deca's got quite the checkerboard going on. Okay, a poke blocking off the penguins that he needs access to. He does not seem very comfortable with these checkerboard
He's not
pieces.
comfortable, but he's still got... Where is his piece?
No,
What is he doing?
he has to draw some empty pieces on these random pieces. Okay. Oh my God, no!
He's done!
Oh no. Aggro Crag gaining a point. Showing us that the penguin has, has a little bit of legs as a character, for sure.
No, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't, but provided you always send overhead.
Okay, but do you see his legs?
They're a little stumpy.
Misinformation.
I would never spread it, my friend.
Never, ever. Okay, so I do want to kind of single out, I think Craig is actually getting kind of the chain theory here.
That's true.
We have conversion into line. Even if the character choice might not be optimal, it did not take him long to kind of wrap his head around of the kind of rhythm of you do clear, let that tail into a line clear, let that clear back into penguin. So you kind of have a loop of penguin clear cycling into it. And that's really good for the early game. Mm-hmm. And then throw it out the window here.
Oh, look at this line of penguins for Deca.
Deca's getting free lunch today.
Oh, what is he hemming and hawing about here?
He's extending the chain.
Oh, I see.
Because we do that. Okay, life is good. He's going to cash it in. That's going to convert full line of penguins. More ice. And then we're going to go gambling.
Okay. No more gas, but we have 12 damage heading over to Aggro Crag. All right, let's start the checkerboard. Let's go gambling. We do not find anything off of that attack. So now Aggro Crag has to find a down stack, but has penguins in columns 5 and 6 all isolated.
What he does have going for him, though, is Deca does not have any follow-up momentum right now.
No.
Like, this is not dire, but it's just nothing.
No.
You spend all your resources, spend all your meter. You super. It left him at like 20%.
True. And also this isolated penguin in column 5. There's no easy way to access it at the moment. It means more downstacking for Deca. Meanwhile, his opponent is cooking up something to get out of this.
Okay, there's the play. It's a little poke. No one's sending game-ending damage yet.
No.
But a lot of it, I think Deca just does not have penguin resources at the bottom.
No. So we have this X piece for Deca, and he is... Okay, interesting choice, but Aggro Crag, these spires, so lethal.
Okay, okay.
The crowd is pretty lively. I won't lie to you.
No, that's the energy. You gotta love the Sunday brackets because everyone's brought their shit talking game.
True, true.
And no better material for that than Mystery.
And especially this game, because some of it is just totally out of our players' hands.
The line between skill and just things happening is deeply blurred. And
Retro?
just do puzzle or retro. No problem. Okay. We're kind of a standoff here. We're trying to see who's going to force the issue first. We got the gambling draw on Craig's side. That is nothing. It's important to have someone here to tell you that you've lost the slots.
True, true.
You can tell when you won, but if you can portend ill fortune, people think you're important then.
True, true. All right, Zeka scheming on a 3-chain here.
Okay.
Sends over the little poke. Tiger Craig going gambling.
To be fair, if he can get this, it's huge. Oh,
my.
Okay.
Okay.
It's not going to ruin his life. Again, we're just short of a main thing. Deca could close this out if he could, he's good at reading how the line cascade works, but he's not great at building up to that point to begin with. So he somewhat rely on getting hit hard first. Where I can see Craig's actually, engaging with the build style of this game.
Sure, sure.
So, unfortunate for Deca, he's just kind of he needs to defend in the first place.
The luck on this man.
Look, nothing can stop just a good bit.
This little overhead damage. Craig has to find a clear somewhere, but has the checkerboard piece.
Okay, and Deca's going to convert that into a
Oh, no,
just
he's
dies.
stacked.
Deca's taking it. Sitting on winner sides of grands. Deca is actually someone that we have seen a lot through our locals, and he's self-proclaimed only good at one game. And through exposure, I have to disagree. He's a dirty liar. He's all right at the Penguin game.
He's been killing it this whole week. This whole weekend. What did he get? Top 4 at Neo Turf Masters as well.
Yep. But there is one golden rule: if someone tells you that they're bad at puzzle games, they're lying to you.
That is true. That's how they get you.
Alrighty then. So we have Phenotype and Warp Whistle up. Phenotype, definitely involved with a lot more of the organizing for Puyo Tet 2 lately. So he was in top. He was part of Puyo Tet for this. He did CEOs, organizing for Puyo Tet 2 a couple years ago. He's got really good fundamentals in the Falling Blocks games, but the problem that you can kind of run into is, and guilty on this, you can start viewing every game through a very Puyo Puyo lens.
That is true, yeah.
And making sure that everything just kind of fits into the box that you want it to.
Yes.
And part of Mystery is sometimes meeting the game on its own terms. But he gets to dodge in the right direction because we're up with Magical Drop 3. And you may think that's classic. It's in the arcades. People love it. Justin Wong clips out there. This is different from the Neo Geo version. The PlayStation got a completely rebalanced version in Japan. And this game is functionally Magical Drop 3 Rainbow Edition.
From what I've seen of it in the casual play area, it is very silly, very strange looking relative to the arcade original. You might be familiar with it in the Neo Geo multi-board cabinet. This game has received, all the characters have completely different damage patterns. A bunch of power-ups you might normally associate with the Endless mode have been included in the Versus mode, and some of the additional lines that you can get from chaining has been rebalanced. Do our competitors know that? Probably not, honestly.
If anything, this might be a first proper introduction to Magical Drop 3.
That is deeply funny to me.
Okay, 1 sec.
Now there is a little bit of menuing. Our hero Juicy is currently helping our players through. One of the downsides of running retro games that have never been released in America is that we have to memorize all of the menus. We like to joke that we simply can't read, which is how it feels sometimes. It makes you feel like a child. You're like, I would like to play this video game, but unfortunately, I cannot read.
We are not enforcing mirrors.
Oh, really? I have acquired interesting information from my co-commentator that we are not enforcing.
Because it is too Wild West to really put structure on this.
Wow, that's so interesting to me.
You do not get the prior knowledge of what is good or bad, so you can't cheat the system. There is not documentation for this version of the game.
Oh, you got me there.
So, if you just happen to guess right on a character, good for you, buddy. You win. Because a lot of the stuff is just shifted around. Some of the characters are still good. Daughter Strength is good on principle of having an even more messed up damage pattern.
Chicken.
But, yeah, all the rules are out. You need to figure out what is good all over again. It is not the same. Okay, so we gentlemen to full smears, and I don't know if that's just adopting what we see in the panels. Like, Bird Up has been organizing for Magic Drop 3 for a long time. We have a competitive rule set, and a lot of people have taken interest this year. So we may be doing just regular standard bracket rules anyway.
Oh, chicken.
But this is the joke character. The Fool gives you easily counterable damage that you get in bulk. So you are basically playing tennis with a nuclear bomb.
Yes. Yes, I can see that. But it looks like Chicken has managed to get quota first. So if you're unfamiliar with Magical Drop, there are two ways you can win this game, and that is by completing your quota, clearing all of the bubbles in the counter, or by having your opponent bottom out by sending them pressure from two-chaining or any other kind of chaining that you desire.
Now, you may be asking, hey, there's items. Look at those ghost drops there. What do they do? I don't know. None of us know.
That is true.
We have been trying to find out, even in the testing phase. No one knows. Okay.
Alrighty. These damage patterns are completely unlike what I remember for this character. They are just absolute nonsense.
No, it's Rainbow Edition. Everything has been changed for the slightly more jank and kind of questionable.
Yes. Though I have noticed that the general theme of this character, which is a flat board attack, has remained the same.
Yeah, the counter is easy.
Yep.
It just is.
But it looks like, just like you may be familiar with, Full is going to be largely a quota race, simply because this damage is just not threatening. Even this ice simply does not really matter. Talking Chicken does have quite the lead at 29, 6 remaining. We have to find two, literally two, anywhere on the board. Just throw it. There we go.
Oh my gosh. Phenotype had him dead to rights and damage execution, but quota is important.
Are we doing it again?
I guess we're just going to go Fool through this the entire time, which, you know what? I'm about it. He's a funny little guy. Okay. I have to say, this is one of the quickest match restarts for a console game that I can think of.
That is true.
Didn't even ponder going back to character select.
No.
We've been mashing through the round count. I don't honestly know who's at advantage at this point. I might kindly ask one of them to just not mash to continue to see where we are at in the score.
That is true.
We do have the big number. Oh.
Alrighty. Talking Chicken not really moving through this pattern terribly effectively. Meanwhile, Phenotype getting a little bit ahead, only by 4.
If Phenotype's going to win, it's by hitting Talking Chicken hard enough.
Oh no! Phenotype bottoming out.
Okay. Let's... That is it. Yep, they went. It was very, very rapid fire. 3 first to 2 sets. Wowzers, that was explosive.
I am shocked at the choice to play full mirrors repeatedly. I've literally never seen a game of Magical Drop like that before. Who would insist? And he went 3-0, which is deeply funny to me. Truly the joke character of Magical Drop.
Thing is, we were kind of expecting our set count on that to be longer because a lot of the cast is not that visibly explosive.
No. So a lot of the damage patterns for that game, we did play friendlies prior to Grand Finals, and a lot of the damage patterns are actually very slow. Death in particular sends an Ice Spire that basically gives you nothing. So you have to pull down lines to get gas.
Like, some of them just actively waste your time.
Yes.
So it's interesting to see how people can go against your expectations there.
Yes, true.
Okay.
But that's sort of the joy of mystery, right? Is that you don't just see games that you've never seen before.
So, you know what we got next?
We sure do have a pretty good one coming
We're
up next,
playing.
actually. You probably have not. You at home have probably never seen this game before.
You remember the nostalgia of Flash games when they were first coming out?
Yes.
You could play something on online in the internet era, and it was just the most crudely animated PNGs
Yes.
with 3 frames of animation. We're in for a game that feels like it took that essence and just pressed it onto a CD-ROM.
Absolutely.
We're playing Unstack.
This is one of the most vaporwave video games I think I've seen in a while. If you've played Hypnospace Outlaw, it looks like a shitpost from that video game.
God bless. Okay.
So this game it is first to 3 rounds, first to 2 games.
Yes.
So it will not go nearly as fast as Magical Drop 3, but there are some extremely funny chaining things that you can do in this video game. And I think so one of our bracket runners just handed the reminder card over to our players, and production is staring at it. They're like, what is going on? He's just saying, this is making it hard for me to understand.
I'll follow as I go. I just need to know, how do I determine who's getting a point or not?
It has clean divisions between rounds and sets.
Yeah, the hardest part about Magical Drop is just that the rematch is just like...
Yeah, our players simply matched.
They managed to blow it up faster than we ever expected them to play it.
Apologies for that. No, you're good.
Okay.
We're going to learn together.
It's time for Unstack. So this game is one of the few that tries to take an isometric 3D approach to a lot of this.
I don't have any games with game capture.
One sec.
I'm trying to figure that out.
All right, give us just 1 second. We appreciate your patience. We're working on a display issue. Oh, it's not sending video, is it?
Every other game was fine. The game looked
I'm going to see if resolution switches change anything.
This is so menacing. I can't tell if you guys can see it. But this
Not yet.
This is so menacing.
I'm not even getting feet in your round.
Oh, it broke for real. I can do unstack the whole fucking thing. That's incredible.
I play rats. Oh, okay, I have feet again.
We're doing first 2 sets. There is not. You guys are in the deep end. First 2 sets.
This game actually came out in the States.
We're not getting anything out here. Give me one moment. Yeah, no worries.
Tecmo Stackers, baby. It's on PlayStation. It came out here.
Okay. Are we playing an audible? Just don't start yet, guys.
God bless, we had to change a lot of things. Turns out, PS1 is not stuck to any particular resolution,
No.
which makes captures very hard.
That is true.
But it's okay. We're good now. We're going to have a fun time. You like this game. Let's talk about
That
Tecmo
is
Stackers.
true. Tecmo Stackers is a match 4 game in the same vein as Puyo Puyo, but it's got gimmicks. It's got hella gimmicks for days. Would you like to burst like it was Guilty Gear?
This doesn't have burst on this version.
It doesn't have burst.
It doesn't have burst.
That's very funny.
I know, right?
Would you like to play the slots? Because this game does feature.
Which mode?
Check out chain reaction really quick.
No, we're fine. It's the moment everything.
Check chain reaction mode.
That's not very helpful. Also go for the maximum. It's not the most descriptive thing you can possibly say. We're back.
All those years and no test. We're good now. You see the players on the screen?
God bless.
All right.
You are defaulting. All right, God bless the Tecmo stackers. It's not mystery if things don't catch flame at least 5 times over the entire day. But we do got something fun for you here. The conceit of it is, yes, it is very on the surface, kind of like Puyo Puyo. But when you make that first clear, these guys got arms. They got limbs for days.
That is true.
Essentially, you make it clear, and then any of the pieces adjacent to it stretch out their arms to try and look for another clear, which means chain structure and everything on that, completely different. So, the yellows trying to reach for that. They're interlinking with the blues, which means it's not a clear, but clearly we're starting to get where the shenanigans happen in this game.
Absolutely.
There's a certain amount of, like, yes, you can play Puyo and get by on this, but if you can play Darun Daro Daro or our friends the Tecmo Stackers here, you are going to win. You need to engage with the stretchy arms and have a fun time.
That is true. So this game lets you use forms completely unlike any other Match 4 game that you've ever seen. These stretchy arms let you take chains from all sorts of different directions that you would not expect. On the top of the screen, you see that there's this little blocker with a spinning coin inside of it. Anytime you 2-chain or greater, that's going to move around. And you can stop the roulette by pressing a button and block damage from arriving in your spawn column. You will need that in order to survive the damage of this game, because unlike Puyo Puyo, there is no offsetting. Any damage that you receive is what it's going to be. You can't defend yourself. The only way you can is with the roulette stopper.
So here's the thing. I think Warpweed's got to beat on this game.
He's playing very clean at the moment.
There's an understanding of the chain structure here, at least a little bit.
Yes.
Still a lot of condensing there. Column 3 is kind of what you want to keep open with your funny gambling coin up there.
True.
Because that's the most survivable thing. But without burst, it's not as useful. It's still kind of a death sentence. Okay. 3-chain kind of brutal. We have column 6 open for Aggro Craig there. The arms punch through it. Tragic.
There is burst. There's the bomb right there at the top.
Oh. Well,
That's funny.
maybe they're more astute than I am. These things can be true.
Oh my god. Okay. We have decided to have a little bit of gambling in just about every game that we've run today.
Is
I
it?
feel like.
I mean, to be fair, for a good chunk of the time, our match arena was one of the highest.
That is true.
We're like at $500+. You may as well gamble for your money.
That is true. All right,
Okay,
Warp Whistle, sending
little
over the
2-chain
2-chain.
poke. Aggro Craig just short of the column he wants open, but you can kind of counter and work with that. Essentially, though, you're playing a rhythm game. You always want to keep column 3 as safe as possible, because that's your way out of jail. I can see Craig pivoting here. It's going to take a little bit of doing, though.
Yeah, I don't really see an obvious way to go here. I guess he's going to use
Green
this
trigger?
green trigger, yeah.
Okay.
He ate the yellows on top, but doesn't really have an obvious way.
Okay, column 2 being open was actually the right call. We got... Oh my god, this is it. The yellow's clear. We're going to get the blues.
Oh, the crowd is going wild. The crowd is absolutely freaking out.
Okay. Given... Okay, the yellow's not going to reach through, so Warp Whistle needs a pink to actually get out of the situation. He's going to accept... He's so good at actually protecting the stuff that he needs to.
That's true.
Like, that's not a real first instinct that happens with this game all that much.
No, it's not obvious what the roulette wheel actually does until you
Until you mess up once.
It is nice that there's a coin animation in this version. In the arcade original, there's nothing.
You just don't take the damage
Yeah.
there.
Oh, great chain from Warp Whistle.
Oh, we're going to get a 4 counter chain. We're going to get a 5.
Oh, the
Oh, my God.
The
15, baby. 9. Oh.
All right, Warp Whistle gaining a point. Gaining a game.
Okay. Okay. So, Warp Whistle just has to take one more set here, and the chain theory is clear. We're even kind of building across the wall so we get full-on reach arounds. Green to yellow will just work. If anything, he has more room to greed and just kind of set threes wherever he wants.
It's 0-1. The score.
Okay. Yep. So, again, we're getting a little bit more luck with draw. The biggest thing is Aggro Craig's just not... If you don't know how to chain, you can absolutely just do a bunch of threes and set it and forget it and have stuff happen on accident. And Warp Whistle isn't chaining in like the Puyo Puyo sense,
No, he doesn't have to.
but he does know it's like, again, you set your 3, you live your life, things happen, the 5 chain happens, you win a set. As long as there's just a gap between the pieces that you want and nothing directly beelining to it or through it, life will be fine.
Yeah, these arms are able to cut through the garbage so effectively, allowing you to create chains where you would otherwise have nothing in just about any other game. Warp Whistle deciding to extend, throwing these yellows over to the other side. Meanwhile, Aggro Crag, a little bit dangerous. Column 3 is very high, even with this little attack here. Okay, he's going to find a garbage chain, but it doesn't trigger the blue in column 2. So there isn't an easy way to find a chain here. Meanwhile, Warp Whistle scheming on these pinks to make a 2-chain. We're thinking about finding a way to get some reds or some blues.
Thinking very loudly.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Into the pinks, into the yellows. The red's not going to quite meet there, but 3-chain pressure is still doing a lot right now. I feel like the damage is just harder on this than the arcade.
Yes.
Okay, we're getting out of jail. Craig getting another 2-chain, so it's not going to do that much damage, but it is basically a burst out of a situation there. We didn't quite get the column 6, row 2 red there, but Warp Whistle's still going to take the point. So we are on match point.
All right, Warp Whistle using a 2-chain, trying to move the pusher, but it moves so fast in this version.
Yeah.
So hard to protect the columns you want to. He's had it on column 6, which I don't really think that's going to be doing much for him. He's got this red trigger here. Oh, he's actually using
Pink's
it.
going to work. Yep. Good little bit of burst damage there. Column 6 for defense, a little bit odd.
Oh, a little bit of a counter for Aggro Crag. We've left red open. Now we just need to find a way to stick an arm through that garbage, and then the red will drop, and then give us a chain.
Okay. So Craig banking on the greens, yes? No? Maybe?
Oh, but he didn't
Nothing.
trigger anything.
Yeah, there's no room for the arms.
So once he fires off this pink group, hopefully he'll be able to send over.
Like, there's not a lot of good options for him at this point. Everything's a little too packed. Like, if you're going to go for this freestyle, you need to build more on the edges if you're not going to use Puyo's compactness
Yes,
as the main
definitely.
option there.
Uh-huh.
We're going pinks. Reds are going to extend. Okay, I see the chain.
Got the 3-chain, yeah. And meanwhile, Warp Whistle is not protecting his board, so all of these things are now blocked off.
Well, we can still kind of reach through the reds there if we're smart about it. Green, going to take it a little bit around a weird way, but we could still make this work. We're probably going to get deep into margin time here soon. So, trivial hits will murder, which, God bless margin time, it's just a mechanic. Sometimes some of us need to go bet on time.
True, true. All right, we found
Okay,
it. Wow.
there sort of is.
That is a far, that was a far-reaching arm. I was not expecting that to clear. All right, we find the red trigger.
Okay.
But it's now
Oh, the
very-
greens are open. He got the right draw there. We need the reds.
Oh, but-
Yes. Oh, no. Okay. Craig not going down without a fight, though.
Alrighty. Warp whistle. Spending a little bit of deliberation here. We're going to use the yellows in order to force the arms of the pinks together. Maybe we'll use the greens to turn on the yellows. Or two-chain, sure.
Okay. Getting slight bit more burst on Warp Whistle side in terms of raw strength. Aggro Craig has 3 blues and 2 reds, which in the industry is what we call absolutely nothing.
That's brutal, man.
Well, no, like in earnestness, in a game like this, you can get by just by plonking and throwing pieces down.
True.
It's unlike a lot of other games, just through the sheer happenstance that like chains can work on this. It's just good to have things on your board.
Absolutely true. And you can place pieces incredibly fast in this game. Probably even faster than the games that it drew inspiration from. So you really should be trying your best to plunk them down as fast as you humanly can. And hopefully get those 2 chains to block off column 3 and stay alive.
You know, just reasonably group them together. Make life easier.
Aggro Crag. Thinking about using this blue trigger to fire off the pinks? No.
Ooh, that was actually pretty slick. If anyone tells you that puzzle games are big brain, the answer is no. You just need to learn how to play stupid faster.
That is true. You can also, you only need to count to 4, really.
It's true. We're getting later in the match. I'm pretty sure the music has changed. I've not heard that on this version before. But all Warp Whistle really does is need to hold his ground here at the bottom.
That is true. And also, bear in mind that this game does have fairly aggressive margin time. So as our players get deeper and deeper into their match, these small chains are going to do increasing damage.
He keeps getting the right call on where to protect his columns every time.
It makes him very difficult to kill, for sure. Aggro Craig has a very cool reverse chain here, so if he ever finds a way to these yellows...
Warp Whistle moving on. Okay.
Congratulations, Warp Whistle.
So, we are in grand finals, and this is where I tell you a little secret as a TO. We didn't seed about top 4 or 5 on how good they are at puzzle games.
True.
We seeded them on how good they are at Mahjong. Because the next game up is the Mahjong Ochige Rakujong. And as someone who does not understand Mahjong and thinks everything that people say about it is made up to gaslight me personally, I need you to explain this one a little bit more for me.
Okay, so this game does whatever it thinks is the funniest. I am not even kidding. So players are going to be building Mahjong hands by completing melds, just like Mahjong. So 3 of a kind or a run of 3 tiles, and they're going to use these melds to build the hand and get points. However, when you finish a hand, you still need a pair to complete a valid Mahjong hand. So the game generates one for you based on your luck meter and the mood of Aniki. Aniki is, sometimes he shows up, sometimes he decides to ruin your hand. You also...
God bless him.
We had a little bit of a
snafu searching through menus,
Yeah,
but
for sure.
is your game an action game or a menu game?
This is definitely an action game for sure. You can slam these pieces down. There's a bunch of different ways to play this game, so you don't have to build hands if you don't want to. You can chain and punish your opponent, and when your opponent tops out, they don't die. In fact, you just get to take tiles off of their board or turn their board into garbage, which can lead to some incredible shenanigans.
So here's the lead that I didn't bury.
Uh-huh.
I assumed because we have some background. There's a lot of puzzle TOs in this.
Uh-huh.
And our friend Deca here, he's with Bird Up. He's with Xerxian. They're all Mahjong heads. So I thought by extension, Deca is a Mahjong head. Only for Bird Up to tell me that no, he does not play Mahjong. Which means that we are in for absolutely anything here. If there's a moral to the story for top 4, we really are gambling here.
That is true. Oh, we are so deep into it. So our players are going to be receiving tiles from the queue at the top. You can see that there's Dora in the center of the board, so that means that the 9 character is worth an additional point, an additional Han. Deca already looking to build a run 3, 4, 5 in column 6. The crowd is going wild. They're calling it the best game they've ever seen in their life, which I'm here for it. I'm so happy for them.
So when I play this, I don't understand a lot of it. But what I do know is I know a little bit of poker.
Sure.
I can understand a straight. I can cash in a hand, and if you don't understand this, there's still fundamental Puyo style mechanics. This is a chain game. If you make clears into clears, you deal damage. You can deny your opponent that knows Mahjong a good hand.
Oh, Deca.
Deca!
Why did he throw away his honors like
He
this?
got rid of the one good thing he had in life.
Oh my god, man. I thought you were into Mahjong. What are you doing? So at the top of the screen, you see this bar filled with blue and red. That is the luck meter. That's going to influence how easily you're going to be able to score your hand at the end, whether or not Aniki shows up. It can also be used to prevent your opponent from making a hand, which is deeply funny.
Yep. Deca's building up some luck power, which is good, because if we're not we don't have a single bit of our hand built on either player.
No, and Warp Whistle has already found a triplet.
Thing is, that's okay. You can scrap and win by not knowing Mahjong at all.
That is true. If you are able to make chains, you can absolutely bury your opponent.
It really comes down to the journey the players want to take us on, and that's kind of why I had to insist we finish with Rakujong.
Absolutely.
This game is really whatever you choose to make it.
All right, Deca with all these characters on his board, he's looking for a 2-chain in column 1. Meanwhile, Warp Whistle, lowering column 3 means that these 1s will not be able to make a meld. We draw a pair of green dragons. Oh, Deca just screamed, "I don't know anything about Mahjong," as loud as he could, which is pretty bad because this is all Mahjong. So at the center of the screen, you see these monkeys that are falling. They hold a bomb. If you do not make a valid meld before the monkey gets to the bottom of the screen, you get a chombo. You lose points, and the hand ends. So Deca needs to make at least one meld.
He needs to do something.
Literally anything. Make any meld. I don't care what it is. Pick one. He chained away a pair.
It's almost at the ground.
Please.
We
got one.
Oh my God, we're in there. Okay. So we've decided the kind of game we're playing tonight. The name of the game is Scoring It All.
Oh my God. Warp Whistle throwing away a pair by accidentally clearing. Jesus. Deca has a slight point lead, so you do get points from chaining and making combos.
Okay. So we got 2 melds on Warp Whistle side.
That is true.
And even if we get just even the most basic stuff, that's going to give you an edge against your opponent that's not engaging with the mahjong end of things.
Deca putting the one of characters into column 6, far away from the other one. We got
Okay, we got 2.
We got 2.
We're at 2-2.
Oh my god.
So monkey bombs are reset. They're back near the top profile.
We won't be getting a chombo just yet, but both of our players are slowly creeping to the top of the board. Oh, we have a top out.
We have a top out. In this, it means that the character that did not top out gets to pick tiles directly from the opponent's board.
All right, Deca has to pick an option here. Okay, he's stealing tiles. What are we
getting? Gotta pick something. We got one.
Okay, he did find the one tile that he needed.
Okay.
Oh, we have a meld. Deca, oh, good, he places it in the right place. Jesus Christ.
You can never trust.
All right, we have another meld.
Okay. By the by, Deca has completely maxed out the luck meter.
Yes.
So, keep that in the back pocket. Pin it for when we are going to talk about this later, but that is fantastic.
I will be honest with you. This game does pick whatever is funniest to have happen. Anything could happen. But Warp Whistle is on the verge of topping out. Deca, if Deca can find a little bit of pressure, he'll have all sorts of things to pick from on Warp Whistle's board. He just has to keep those opportunities open. What could they be? I have no idea because Deca's board is checkerboarded. He's got a pair of 1s. Warp Whistle has a 1 in column 7.
Hey, a pair of 1s is a pair of 1s.
A pair of 1s.
If it gets you to the point where we have Aniki come out,
yes,
that's what we need.
It looks really, I like the idea.
Because Aniki's a friend. Except when he's not.
Oh, Warp Whistle finds a great chain. Oh, it keeps going.
Okay. 7 and 12.
Okay, pair of 3s for Deca. Pair of green dragons. We do have to find whatever we're going to complete them with.
Yeah, we need to just lucky draw.
Oh
blocking
my
the green
God.
dragons may have been a decision.
Oh,
Okay!
all right.
Okay! Aniki's coming out! Okay, so he has a lot of luck. What the opponent can do is spend their luck meter to sabotage the last set that Deca needs to close out this round.
Aniki's fucking...
Aniki's here. And he's going to decide your fate. He's cracking the whip. We got a tile out.
White
we got
dragon.
2.
White dragon.
Oh, white dragons. Oh, my God.
Oh,
Okay, a wild card. A wild card is in play.
What is it? What's it going to be?
Oh, one of the white dragons is out.
Aniki.
2 of the white dragons are out. Okay, we're back in the game. This hand is not done yet.
Get back in there. Get back in there.
Okay, so Deca needs another meld.
It has to come from somewhere. He's near death. He has to find a way to survive. Okay, he's got another down arrow. He can use that to hopefully live.
Okay, the green dragons are open.
Yo, 22, huge damage.
He almost blocked the green dragons again.
Okay, if he manages to top out. Okay, he's topped out Warp Whistle. He's got an opportunity
Okay.
to kill this green dragon.
Okay, we're taking it.
Oh, he's got to think.
He needs to pick because the timer does not reset when you decide. We got the green dragon. We're going back to Aniki's house. Okay. It's not this tile. He smartly doesn't block it off. We got the meld.
Yeah!
Okay.
Reach!
Deca has a lot of luck, and Warp Whistle has none.
And you'll notice Aniki's mood has significantly improved.
He's
since
feeling
last
great.
time. I told you this game does the stupidest thing it can
Okay,
think
she
of.
missed. She whiffed. Okay.
All right, we have a wind. Where's the other wind?
We got our anime spirit. We remember what we're fighting for?
Come on.
Okay. We're attempting to intercept the piece. It holds!
Oh, this is a great hand.
Is it first to one?
No, it's first to 2, buddy. Yes, that was the first point of the first. That's the first point of the first game. Yeah. So Deca's at 0. I know. I'm sorry. You'll know. There's big letters that come up when they win.
You can't miss it. It sure is. Okay. So, Deca at a huge point advantage. Honestly, if he just edged Warp Whistle out a little bit more, that would have been the point. But he has 2,000 points. He's still in this set, technically.
What I love about being at 2,000 points is that Deca, if he manages to find a long enough chain, he could deal enough damage to
just
end
end
the
it?
game
Yeah.
without actually finishing a hand.
Okay. I mean, the threat is there. Deca's gotten him pretty dead to rights on execution outside like late game
That's true.
fumble chains.
And Deca does have a pair on board. Warp Whistle's doing pretty well too with 2 pairs. Throws one of the pairs away. He can't count.
That is the tragic truth of the genre.
The crowd is cursing him out for throwing away his pair. The audience knows Mahjong better than our competitors.
They know it better than at least one of our commentators. I'm taking that bullet. I get it.
All right, Deca's got.
Wait. There. Okay.
Yep. Okay, he's
No.
got 4 combo. So 4 combos the minimum you need to make in order to send garbage over to your opponent. We have the down arrow. Okay, great.
So I'm going to be honest. I did okay in one bracket of this, and
Sure.
I don't know the hands.
Yeah.
What I did was I just went for all the face tiles, like the dragons and
Yes.
that, just because I knew I'm not going to mistake them for anything in this low resolution.
That is definite. So I find the 2 of characters and the 3 of characters very similar looking. I have absolutely missed them before. Deca's trying to figure out what to do with this one of sticks. Oh, he throws away the 3 pair because he doesn't want to stack it on top of the pair of 3s.
Okay.
He's slowly creeping up. Okay, he's making the big T.
Ooh!
Some lucky meld.
Chains into the meld. We still have the green dragons on his side.
All right. No, Deca!
Okay.
All right, so if you match a 3 in a line of different honors, they're all going to clear. So even though they're different symbols, they're still going to clear. Deca does have another green dragon in the queue. He places it into column 8. Now he's waiting. He's still waiting on a win to stack into column 2. Meanwhile, Warp Whistle, he's got 2 melds. He needs to find a way to chain into these red dragons in column 7. But there's no easy way to do it. He needs to find a 6 of pins.
No, he doesn't need to do it at all.
Found it.
He draws the right tile.
Oh, he's at minus 100.
Okay. So all we really need to... Okay.
Well, we're going to Anaki's.
At a negative 1,100,
I
though.
thought they were in the game, but it doesn't.
He's doing pretty pitiful on luck. Deca throwing in some curses.
Yes. Players can spend their luck to shout at their opponent and make their odds of completing their hand worse.
Oh, Anaki's coming out.
Anaki, help me.
Nope, not today. He doesn't feel like it.
Oh. Wait. Our crowd is going nuts. Warp Whistle is still in this. We have one more hand in this game. We have a chant going on in the audience. Oh my God. We have one more hand in this game.
I do love the player cams on this because you can just see the growing distress on Warp Whistle's
absolutely.
face. So the 10,100 does not really put him back in the game.
Oh, that's not true. Okay, so there's a bunch of hands that Warp Whistle could make. However, he's not a Mahjong hand.
I was going to say, do you expect that?
I have no. Well, okay. So if he doesn't make a clear, if he got all honors, he could. If he got like a full flush, there's a bunch of different hands that he could do to get back into this. Does he have any of that? I don't think so.
Look, he could, at a
casting
benefit, he could start going for easy melds to force Deca to have a point penalty from having just straight up deeply unfinished hand.
True, true.
So that's looking like the play here. If we just go back to basics, keep it simple, and leave Deca kind of in the dust. Okay, but Deca gets a meld. He's already queued up for another green dragon.
And he's also got this the south wind here. Okay. We have this arrow that does nothing.
It's at its best when it does nothing.
Yeah, Warp Whistle is definitely looking for a 2 of characters, but it's nowhere in his queue. A six of sticks would also go pretty well in column 1. But no gas just yet. Deca finding a 4 combo, and this single unit of garbage can be annoying. Warp Whistle building another meld. We have a 7 so, but no easy place to put it. Deca's really, really waiting on a 4 so or a green dragon. Could be anywhere. All right. Oh, he's also got a pair of one of characters right next to these wins.
Okay. Oh, the one tile just barely near his green dragon.
Okay.
Not on top, though.
6 combo from Deca. We're gonna make it another 4 combo, so you can juice your combos that way by just firing them off one after the other. Deca throwing.
Deca, why? Oh my God. Okay, he still had. There's the green dragon. Oh, that's a lot of damage at least.
Warp Whistle. Warp Whistle. He's so close.
Yeah, Deca's kind of been throwing this hand away. He has a lot of room to breathe still. But
we're going to Anaki's. All right. Warp Whistle has to find over, what, 15,000 points here.
Deca cashing in all of his luck that he can. Anaki's in a bad mood.
He's got, what, 10 Yao? He has no Dora. This hand, honestly, is pretty bad. So Warp Whistle, even though this was a fast hand.
Okay.
Oh, we're going back.
Okay.
Oh, we lost the wrong meld. If Warp Whistle had lost one of the other suits, then he could build to a full flush and win this game. But unfortunately, now he has to lose another hand to Anaki and then rebuild into something better. We do have a green dragon available for Warp Whistle. That's worth 1 Han if he can make a triplet of it. But he throws it away into column 2. What are you doing? You're killing me. You just matched them by color. That's all there is to it.
I like how this game right now is just a personal affront to all the Mahjong players.
We have a meld, one of pins.
Okay.
Please, no! That's an honor!
Okay.
You're killing me!
Deca's so dedicated to these ones that he placed.
No, Deca, okay.
No, he's fine. It's Diags.
Oh my God.
This is really hard because you can't comment on their board state. They're all really bad.
They're all quite bad. Deca does not have an obvious thing to pull from his opponent's board. He needs to clear off this 8 of characters in column 3 so he can get access to this run of pins. Deca's building a great hand. He has the potential to make a full flush. But my man can't figure out for his life.
Wait, there. No.
The half flush. No.
It's right there.
Deca, you're killing me. He needs a 1 of characters from somewhere.
Oh my God.
All right.
Okay, it's reopening. It's reopening.
Wait.
We got an opportunity.
Okay, if Warp Whistle tops out here, Deca can steal a 4 of pins from his opponent's board. No, what are you doing? You're killing me.
I need you to know that has like some real Robbie Rotten read to it. Okay, man.
Okay,
Okay.
Deca can think. He can think as long as his piece is active. He doesn't have to put it down. He gets a meld. Okay, now he just needs to find an honor on his opponent's board.
Okay, what are we going for?
Find it. Take all the honors. I don't care.
Just
Take them.
take whatever. You have the time. You don't need to pick one.
Oh, Juicy. My head is throbbing. I'm dying.
A little bit.
Our crowd is no. The opposite.
Our crowd is about to revolt.
Our crowd is so angry. They know all the rules to this fucking game, but our players do not. There's a white dragon. Make a pair, you fool.
Keep those red symbol open.
At this point, I'm kind of inclined to let the crowd coach them. This needs to end.
All right, we have a 4 of pins for Deca. He throws it away. Not a big deal. We're looking for a 5 of pins in column 4. All right, we find it clear in order to survive. If Deca tops out here, it would be really
Okay,
bad.
Warp Whistle does have red dragons queued up.
I do want to remind you that anytime you top out, you do lose points. So for Deca to die here, it opens up the possibility of Warp Whistle winning this game. I'm deadly serious. There's a red dragon on Deca's board. He has to figure it out which it is.
Yeah, okay.
Thank you.
He didn't even choose to grab more because, honestly, it's what we need.
All right, I'll be honest with you. This hand is not great. It's not going to do it, I don't think.
We can still fail here.
He only has 3,000 points to Deca's 45,000.
Okay, so there is one hand that could do it, and it ain't this. Please, Aniki, throw this hand away. Please, you have to destroy these destroy the sticks, and maybe we can build towards a half flush at least. Nothing. We're going back.
Aniki went to get milk.
My God. We're back in it. Warp Whistle with a pair of 2s.
Okay, Paratu's is actually really good in this circumstance.
Wait.
Just cash back in. Do it again.
The 6 of pins. No, you threw it away. No, please.
There's such a good energy with backseat driving.
Oh my God. I'm crying. Okay, Warp Whistle protecting his spawn column. Throwing down. Oh my God. Please. No matter which one, if Warp Whistle, yeah. Okay.
Look, I love to root for the home team. But
Absolutely.
anyone, you're allowed to win. No favors.
Deca does need to find a meld. The Chombo Monkey is rapidly falling here.
Okay.
Literally any meld. I don't care. Literally any meld.
Warp Whistle, unfortunately, throwing one of his 2 of pins away.
Okay.
Wait,
So
he gets another double.
Deca sending this damage over. Warp Whistle is at the top of the board in column 1. If damage arrives in that column, Deca completes his hand.
Okay.
All right. There's
We
a
are
lull.
50-50 on luck. We got a match through here. Okay, she dropped the hammer.
Oh,
We got the kick. Okay. We're waiting for it.
Oh, checking her makeup. Yes! Deca wins. That's the first game.
That is the first game.
What? No, we're done.
Our competitors are revolting. They want to end the bracket now. Of course he wants to. He won.
You can't do that when you're ahead. That's not how gambling works.
Pretty well your head is how gambling works.
Deca with a very convincing lead here.
If it wasn't this on the fly, I would not mind letting people coach.
Yes.
Are we doing more?
Yes.
It is.
Oh, never mind.
Our crowd announces we're back in hell. We're playing a bit more.
Again, we had anticipated people who knew Mahjong getting to this point,
Yes.
and they all slipped through the cracks.
Yeah, they're all gone.
They're all in the audience, probably incredibly angry right now.
Just match the tiles.
Even the production team is upset. God bless.
All right, Deca. He's got pairs of twos. Figure it out.
Oh my God, this
Stack
could not
'em.
be. This could not be better. This is the right energy you need, just not knowing anything.
He knows nothing. He's a child.
We're out here playing Street Fighter 2 for the first time, only mashing jab because it's
True.
the fastest button, so that means it wins.
Yep. All right.
Okay.
All right. They've woken up to the fact that making pairs is good, which is true.
Yes. Also, again,
Oh, Deca's got an available. Make a con. Make the con.
all right. All right.
All right. All right. We have a red 5 for Deca.
Wait. Yes.
We find our second meld.
Why do they suddenly know how to play this game?
What happened?
You both are doing a lot better than like 5 minutes ago.
A lot luckier. I'm seeing pieces I recognize this time.
I'm losing it.
I'm losing my mind.
All right, Deca with a big L. Setting it over. He has the opportunity to make it straight. Let's go straight.
Sorry, Deca just woke in his Mahjong ultra ego.
That's
We're
true.
at least making moves consistently. We get the game. On the flip side, no one's actually playing the
Oh, Deca's
puzzle
about
element
to make it
anymore.
up straight here. Finally. We're going
Okay.
to the keys.
All right. We're in there. This was the pace match that we anticipated and planned around.
Yes. This is why it was FT2, because you can absolutely win the game on the first hand. Is it this hand? No.
That's fine. Okay, are we matching circuit? We're not interrupting Deca's run at all. We don't have a lot of luck.
It's a big circle. It is.
You have to do it manually that time.
All right, Aniki.
You don't have luck, so it's now skill.
That is true. We have a little multiplier building. Oh, Aniki.
Nope,
decided not to
Aniki.
show.
Oh, big random again. We got a sign. We're cashing in the good luck. We're taking some tiles off the board.
Oh, there's a 5 there. No, no, no. And we're going back into it.
Oh my God.
Oh, I told you, the game chooses whatever's funniest.
It really does.
It's so good. I wouldn't trade this for the world, buddy.
Okay.
All right, damage arrives directly on top of the red dragons for Deca, which is so rough. Warp Whistle has a great chance to make a pair off of these wins, and then he can go straight to Aniki's house. Okay, he's got a green dragon, but he threw away the down arrow that he needed to make the meld.
Deca's pins got intercepted by a singular piece of garbage as well, so...
It's deeply annoying. He needs a
Wait.
pins.
No, he could do that
Yeah.
and then chain, but it's going to chain and now there's a pin on top of it, so that's going to clear.
That's true. He would really like to grab this red 5. It's worth an additional Han. Warp Whistle stacking on top of his pair. Why? What are you doing? Make the big L. Throw away your other pair.
Oh my God, we're going to get 10 damage coming out of Deca's side.
10 damage. block off all the pins. We have no pins. How are we completing our hands? Warp Whistle stacking in front of his green dragons. Can't play him anymore. How is he completing this hand? All right. What is he doing? Okay, he's got stack a pair of 8 characters.
Okay, okay.
Check for the threes.
Warp Whistle. It's time for the decision. Oh, gets a combo, but luck is stacked in Warp Whistle's favor, so we have more to spend here.
That is true. All right.
Aniki's bad.
Yeah.
We got a fan. Okay, this one's a manual time. We have the luck, so decide your tile.
Oh, he threw away his full flush. If he gets it, his hand is worth much less.
You just need to build up advantage at this point.
That is true. He would actually, at this point, he would prefer it if Aniki threw his hand away.
Okay, we cast in some bad luck on Deca's side. Oh, it's crossed out. We do not get a legal close here.
All right, we're back in it. There's the 3 of pins. Flush, half flush, still open for Warp Whistle. Deca, he has 3 concealed triplets as a possible out. He needs to find a way to put a 5 on top of these 5
Wait,
pins.
no, he stacked over straight.
Warp, the Bills are winning. If Josh Allen can win, so can you.
Deca stacked all the way to the top in column 1, so any damage has the potential to end his run. We're chaining away our 5s. Okay, big attack.
The monkey bomb is approaching. Okay.
Yes! 3 concealed triplets. 2 reaching.
It is true. Deca understands the golden rule. Anything is indeed better than nothing right now.
All right.
Okay.
I have a feeling Aniki is not going to help us today.
Okay, we whiff it. All right. We're going to cash in luck, bad luck, any luck. We have so much meter not being spent right now. We're just patiently waiting. Okay.
It may be Green Dragons. No, wins.
Okay.
Yo, there's a great hand. Was that Hanuman? All right, we have a great lead over Warp Whistle. If Deco can find another hand like that, he'll end the game immediately. Take this mystery tournament 2-0 at Grand Finals here at Frosty Faustings. All right. Now I can just breathe, take a breather. Deca can stack these pairs. He's got these green dragons, these 8 of characters. Warp Whistle spending a little time deliberating. I don't really quite know why. 7 of pins. Actually, Deca's throwing away his pins. He does not want them, does not need them. Trash his characters. Needs to play this arrow correctly. Throws away his 8.
Smart.
No! The opposite of smart.
Look, the way I see it, he kept at least 1 set of pairs. He does not need score at this point. He just needs to close it.
Yeah, he
just needs to be done.
Literally end the game by making a hand.
I am like in 2nd grade right now. If I recognize the picture, I'm matching it.
Yes, true.
And
right.
I think Deca and I are on the same emotional wavelength right now. So
He didn't stack the white dragons. You're killing me.
why did you stack on top of the green dragons, brother? What is going on?
He's double stacked over the green dragons. He does have a pair of 7s and a pair of 8s.
I feel like our object permanence is going out the window right now.
Oh my God! Warp Whistle finding his first meld. A 3 of sticks. All right, Deca forgetting how to build straight.
We had one really good hand, one really good start, and then we both kind of went back to forgetting the game again.
All right, Deca does have an attack here, and he did draw a pair of 3s. So maybe if he draws a 3, he can end this game. Okay, he finds an arrow. He's thinking about it. What are you pondering? Warp Whistle finding another meld. A straight of pins. I don't think that's going to turn into a real hand.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Deca screams, I don't know what I'm doing. And I don't doubt that.
That's really good.
Warp Whistle with another meld.
Okay. We got something.
Deca finding his first meld. Oh, no.
No, don't you dare.
The crowd is coaching our hero.
Okay.
No.
No!
Okay.
Oh my god.
I'm losing my mind. I'm losing it. No, do not break. Okay, we're building pairs. We've learned that pairs are good. We would love 3 concealed triplets. It would end this game.
Okay.
Deca reading his piece cue. He's got 2 of sticks. He could make a pair of 2 of sticks on the right side. There he goes. Okay. Meanwhile, Warp Whistle. He needs to find a way to chain into these characters. He's got a triplet of 9s. He finds another meld.
Deca, you okay? That was a funny chain at least.
No.
What? Okay, Deca's at least got a huge luck advantage right now.
So this hand right now.
Aniki's pretty indifferent.
This is Tanyao. There's no honors. There's no 1s. There's no 9s. And they're in different suits, so not really a great hand. Warp Whistle, if this does let Warp Whistle live and play another hand, if he scores this,
Wait.
that is not it. Get rid of these pins. The crowd is shouting defense. Defense. Deca just needs to survive. All right, we're building a triplet of 7s of pins. We have to find a way to throw away this down arrow. We delete our pair of 1s. Warp Whistle deliberating. Oh, Warp Whistle's dead. Deca needs to find a 7 of pins in his opponent's board somewhere.
Okay.
Oh, a 2 of pins would also be great.
Okay. Just steal some tiles. Just steal some. Take them at random. Just take them.
A 2 of pins.
Take like a ton of them.
A 2 of pins.
Keep going.
There you go.
Take as many as you want.
Thank
Who can
you.
stop you? Warp Whistle can't. Just take them because they look pretty. Take the one that looks the most delicious. I don't care.
We have a meld. All right.
Okay, I see Deca's. Oh my God!
Yeah.
He could chain into
could
his
chain.
next meld.
He does need to draw.
You need 8 pin. It has to be a diagonal. Oh, that's out.
There's no diagonal clears in this game.
This
So
isn't oh, that's crazy.
he's got a he's gonna need quite the dig in order to get to these green dragons. If
Okay.
he did, this would be a killer hand with a half flush.
Taking
But
the
he's
hit.
on the verge of topping out.
What are we getting with the diagonal hits here?
He needs to find a diagonal arrow. He's not matching his white dragons. All right. We need to find a way to dig to this pair of white dragons or to this pair of green dragons. Literally anywhere. However you do it.
Hold on. The brain is activating.
Oh! Half flush! Half flush! Oh, the crowd is going wild! Aniki is dancing!
Oh,
Red dragon! Half flush is open!
we are just handing this Deca.
Aniki! Deca's screaming, free me from this hell! No! Oh, wait.
Oh, he came out! I have never seen this before.
This is a new animation I've never seen before.
Oh my God! Decafumo Death Cult, your PSX Puzzle Panic champion.
This man knows nothing about Mahjong. He locked his way to winning a mystery bracket, knowing nothing about this game or the game it's based on, which is incredible. And he won with a half flush. A great hand. Where did he get it from? How did he plant it? I don't understand. Why? Thank you so much for being here with me, Juicy. This was quite the trip, quite the match. Very funny.
I had such different expectations for Raku Zhang, but that's why it was the golden closer, because you're going to have magic no matter what happens.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. And also, this audience knows the game quite well, so they're able to play along and enjoy themselves here at Frosty Faustings. Thank you so much for being here with us. I had a great time.
This was peak. If we've learned one thing today, gambling is good.
Gambling is
Do
great.
it. Take your children. Give them gambling. Can't keep the bit going.
Why are you telling people this? What are you doing? Thank you so much. Dekafuma Death Cult is your PSX Puzzle Panic champion here at Frosty Faustings 2025.
With that, I think we're signing out. Thank you so much, guys, and we'll catch you next time.
Thank you very much. Good night.